My name is Rick Anderson. I'm a retired 37-year-old vet with the United States Army, and I also have 25 years as a urology technician. I was born and raised here in Pensacola, Florida, graduated from Pensacola High, attended FAMU University for a minute, and then I joined the Army in 1976. In the area of prostate cancer, there are several issues that are involved. One is family. With today's society and men not being in a household, men being separated from family, there's no importance put on knowing a history of the man and his family, whether or not they had cancer. And that's very, very important. I knew my dad had a prostate issue. I knew my brother had prostate issue, but nobody said nothing about cancer. So last year I got diagnosed. It was a wake-up call, but I got it taken care of. So it is important, for the family to know the history of the family. Now, when it comes to the men coming in and being seen, what I found out recently, there's a lot of guys that had prostate cancer, but we're not talking. Hopefully this will go out and reach somebody. Fellas, it's important to talk. What came to mind to how to start the conversation is basically, if you have an issue like with prostate or anything like that, just come up to another man and say, hey man, you ever had this issue before? And that should start the conversation. It's important that we talk. It's important that men talk because there's a lot of us dying and we're dying unnecessarily. So family history. Under family history, if you have prostate cancer, or your dad had prostate cancer, or prostate cancer is in your family, you should be getting a prostate check and a PSA, which is just basically drawing the blood, and they're looking for prostate-specific antigen, which tells us whether or not there's something going on in your prostate. But if you have a family history, at 40 years old, you should be getting checked. Ain't no doubt about it. You should be getting checked. So the prostate antigen is just blood work. They draw the blood and they get a baseline of your numbers. So there are two variables when it comes to those. Number one, if your prostate numbers come in low, let's say below 1.0, then you keep going to your doctor and having your PSA drawn. The doctor will tell you when to come back, yada, yada, yada. But if that number start growing, that means there's something going on with your prostate. I'm a witness, I missed it. Mine grew from 1.0 to 2 something, and then it was over 4. Of course, I had to go get checked. The next thing is it above 4.0 from the get-go? Definitely need to be investigated. So at that point, with the number rising and being above 4.0, your doctor should refer you to a urologist who in turn will evaluate what's going on with you. Man, it's really nothing to it. My advice, if you want to live, that's the biggest thing. If you want to live, go get checked, get it done. Cancer's a killer. It's no joke. I just lost a good friend that I work with at the funeral home I used to work at. Just lost him. He's younger than me, and he's gone. A prostate is like a golf ball. Regular prostate. Now, if you got a bigger than that, you got some issues. So when you go in there and doing all these different biopsies in different area of your prostate, and they come back with Gleason scores, your Gleason scores are high, then they're kind of gonna look at outside of your prostate to see if it possibly got into your vessels where it can be carried through your body. Now that's another issue. But like you said, early detection is very, very, very important. If you got a family history, at 40 years old, minimum, you should be going to see the doctor, a urologist. Or your doctor should be referring you if you're under a doctor's care at minimum. But if not, it's recommended at 50 years old. So if you're at 50 years old, you should be going and having your PSA drawn. They have gotten away from doing a prostate exam. Let me say that because that's the problem. I think that's the problem. Guys are afraid to bend over. And I get it. But listen, right now, that's not the issue. So when you go to the doctor to have your PSA drawn, they're just gonna draw your PSA. But if you're going for difficulty peeing or something, that's different. So guys, you don't have to worry about the finger wave, okay? You don't have to worry about that. Go see the doctor and just have your blood drawn. It's just like getting a shot. Get your blood drawn. It's too important, way too important.